You both have given perspectives on this matter. I'd like to take the discussion forward and talk a little more about how the education system, how it's influencing the youth, and especially when we're talking about these future leaders. How are the political dynamics in the world, as Dr. Ray, you mentioned earlier as well, how are they impacting the youth?
Yeah, well, as I mentioned previously, as we think about the political climate and how it's impacting youth today, Dr. Audra Buck Coleman and I did this study, and essentially what we found is that the political climate is stymieing students' abilities to learn. And what I mean by that is they're so focused on what's happening politically, whether that be dealing with racial discrimination, hate crimes, but also dealing with other factors such as recessions and economic downturns as they think about which majors they want to major in. I mean, you have students making different decisions, going into majors that they didn't necessarily want to because they're worried about their future job prospects. And one thing we know over the past, say, 15 years is that young adults at the beginning of the recession, say a decade ago, they were actually more independent. They were more likely to be attending higher education. They were more likely to be living alone. They were more likely to be paying their own bills. These are things that we've seen that we consider to be progress. But if you ask those students whether or not they're going to do better or worse than their parents, a lot of them are saying worse. And that has to do with politics. That has to do with the economy. And it's completely shaping this millennial generation and Generation Z.
Right.